Peace be unto this house.
Which piece? Fire you.
Which piece?
Where you see that piece?
Hey you, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Kristyanah, a Nigerian-based YouTuber, and on this channel we do basically everything business and beauty related videos. So if you're all about making money secure in the bag, this channel is where you want to be, okay? And if you're a Sony viewer, you guys already know you are the real MVP on this channel. I do not take it for granted. Thanks for always sticking around with me. If you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Subscription is free. Join the family, join the gang. Today I'm back with another exclusive business video as usual. I'll be talking about the tips and tricks to know the genuine factories out there. I'd like to commend you all that want to start your hair business in 2023. You all are the boldest people out there because the hair business is so slippery right now and you have to tread softly. If not, you're going to fall into the wrong ends. And this is why I'm here to help you out with the tips and tricks to know the genuine factories out there in order for you not to fall into the hands of scammers, because a lot of people have been scammed recently. Not only are they sending bad hairs, a lot of people are paying money and they're not even getting hairs at all. They're being blocked and all that. So I'm here to tell you about tips and tricks you can actually use while searching for your hair vendors in order for you to be safe. So you all should be safe out there. You all should watch this video from the beginning to the end, because it's gonna save you from a lot of stress. So guys, welcome back to today's video, and just like I said, I was talking about the tips and tricks you need to know when searching for genuine vendors out there. Recently, vendors in Nigeria literally came together to start up like an association or a group where they talk about their experiences. They drag factories here and there in order for them to get the quality that they deserve and all that. And people have been dropping different experiences. People have been dropping names of factories, like different factories out there that are serving people bad hairs, collecting money from people and not sending them the hairs and all that. Like, people are literally being scammed. Someone in the group literally said it was scammed 11 million naira. I don't know the equivalent right now, but by the time I do the calculation, I'll put it on the screen right here. I can't imagine me being in that position of being scammed and whooping some of 11 million naira. As in, 11 million in any currency is not a joke. It's not even a child's play, okay? Not talk of in naira. So a lot has been happening, and I decided to put out this video in order for you all to stay safe, especially people in this community. So when searching for factories, want to start your hair business and all, these are the things you should note in order for you to be safe and not to fall into the wrong ends, okay? So these are the red flags. If you see any of these things when you're trying to communicate with your supplier and stuff like that, just run. That is not the factory for you. Otherwise, it's going to end in premium tears, okay? So the first thing that is like a red flag when searching for genuine vendors or when searching for suppliers anywhere, it's if the supplier, the so-called supplier, is having a very poor online presence. Okay, I understand time difference between you and your supplier, especially if you are in Nigeria and you have a supplier in Vietnam. I think we have like 7 hours difference. So it's quite understandable if they are not online during some hours of the day in Nigeria and all that. But once you notice that factories are going offline for 3 days, for 2 days and all, that should be a very big red flag, because even if they're not scammers, even if they will send you hairs, you will definitely be stressed out, okay? That means if you want to communicate something, you can't easily modify your order, you can't do a lot of things easily with them, and this is something you don't want to put yourself into. So if you're communicating with a supplier and you notice that they are going off and on, like 3 days they are on, 3 days they are off and all that, that should serve as a big red flag, and you should know that is either they are scammers or they will not deliver good airs, or they're going to stress your life out. These fake factories out there parading themselves as factory on Instagram, entering your DM, offering you juicy prices and all. If they are finding it difficult to pick calls, to do a video call, to FaceTime and all, make sure that you literally dump them and look for other suppliers, because I don't think there's anything you should hide. If you're literally into the business and you know you have a factory and you can actually use that as an opportunity to showcase your product to your customers. So why are you literally avoiding calls? Once you start avoiding calls like that, they are big time scammers. They collect your money and literally not give you any hair. They will block you. So beware of that, okay? So guys, moving on to the next one. Another thing that should serve as a big red flag is when these people are offering you a very lesser rate. They are giving you a very juicy rate for their hairs, number one. Number two, they are literally giving you an exchange rate that is different from the general exchange rate in the country you are dealing with. Let's take for instance Probably they are exchanging dollar to naira in Vietnam for 800, and your own supplier is telling you to pay 650 or to pay 700. My dear, run. Because I can tell you the aftermath of that. After offering you such juicy amounts, they will literally give you an account number. In fact, they make it simple for you to literally send the money. They can offer you a Nigeria account number created using all these PalmPay bank that don't have integrity, that don't have a physical building and all that. They create one online bank and send it to you. They make it easy for you to literally send them the money. So they will offer you like a very juicy prices, offer you a very juicy exchange rate. They are telling you raw hair is $22 for 30 inches, and you think that's a factory to go to. My dear, it's going to end in premium tiers. So if factory is giving you such prices, that should serve as a very big red flag, and you should avoid them at all costs, because it's not going to end well. This one is also common among these scammers. This is simply them putting you in a rush to make payments. Like you haven't chatted for like 7 hours straight, and all they have to say is make payments so that you can start ASAP. Make payments so that we can start immediately, so that you can get your airs as fast as possible. We have limited stock, so it's first come first serve, and all those silly excuses. You are the one that wants to start a business, but they are the one pressuring you to make payments. Please, that is not a factory. That is a scammer. When you notice that factory you're chatting with doesn't have a brand name, they don't have their company is not registered and all, please make sure that you move on to the next one. When you say on to the next, make sure they have an address on the bio. So you have to do your due diligence when chatting with any factory whatsoever at this point, because a lot of people have been scammed and people are still getting scammed. You don't want to fall a victim of that. Their price list is not branded. Like it's difficult for them to literally go on Excel and create something to even make it real. If you see someone posting and the location is saying France today, is saying Vietnam tomorrow, is saying Lagos next tomorrow, and the background at which they are taking those pictures are not even the same. They're taking one behind flower, they're taking another one behind trailer. Please run as fast as your leg can carry you. That is a very big red flag, and they are scammers. And they will definitely not deliver goodness to you because they're not factories. If they're factory, their workplace should be the same. It should look the same. And make sure that nobody is ripping you off your hard-earned money. And I hope that you all make the exact money you have in mind to make from this business. Of course, there's money in hair business. So um that's all I've spoken about in today's video. It's just a quick one. I feel like I should drop this for you guys in order for you to stay woke, in order for you to be aware of what's going on. And with that being said, we've come to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please do well to like this video, subscribe to this channel, share it among your friends that are going into air business. This will be super useful to them. And more also, if you're going to the air business and you need shipping agents, you need agents that can actually help you with the payments and all, everything will be down in the description box of this video. And more also, I'll put in another new logistic company down in the description box of this video. Okay, and these ones are new. They're in Gabriel. I know most of you all know Gabriel right now in Vietnam that do the shipping and all, but these ones are new, and they actually offer free return policy. So if you get bad hairs and you want to return it, they help you return it back to Vietnam for free. And this is a very good one, and I think you guys should know about it. And I'll be dropping their contacts down below. You can actually ship with them. So guys, I will see you all in my next video.